Few of our clients, when they come to us, they complain that, or they tell us that they are consuming almost entire their salary, or 60 to 70%, or even more than that. And they have few goals which are upcoming, which are not just urgent but important as well. Important goals like their weddings, or preparing for an important certification. So how would we advise them? What would you suggest them to invest when they are not able to save anything? How do you tell them to invest?
Okay, so this is a problem which is a normal problem. There are few people who actually say this, share this to avoid maybe investments, but there are few people who are actually facing this genuine problem, that they are not getting, or they are not saving anything. They could not save anything which they can think of investing. So for such kind of people, we suggest that you have to look exactly where you are spending your money. If your spends are more, then you could not save what would be required for you in years to come to spend again. So here investor has to understand clearly that investment is must, because there are few expenses which are coming in future where they may require more than what they are earning. If they could not save as on today, could not invest as on today, then they may not be able to complete their such different type of goals where they will require more money than what they are earning. So for such genuine people, actually what we suggest actually, that you have to track your expenses. As in other videos also we have shared that there are two types of expenses. One is your standard of living expenses, and one is your basic expenses, food, shelter and clothes, and other is like what your aspirations is, enjoyment and entertainment and all that. And almost in middle class, if you see, 50% expenses are there for basic necessities, 50% or more than 50% I would say is towards lifestyle expenses. So you have to track your expenses, where you are actually spending. And there is one formula which we shared in our book also, the where if you follow that formula, that will help you to save at least 20% of your expenses. Means what? You can actually save 20% more from your expenses. We shared it in the Invested on Rat Race Trap. So that formula is N and W formula.
Okay.
That is a needs and wants formula. So nowadays what's happened, even if you consider it as a lifestyle expenses, there are few expenses which actually comes under need. So now basic necessities are not only food, shelter and clothes. There are many other expenses also which are in basic necessities. So here you have to understand what are your expenses, actual your needs, and what is that you are spending which you can avoid. So you have to follow this formula, NW formula. NW formula will help you to track your expenses as well as cut down unnecessary expenses. We are not at all suggesting that you cut down your expenses. We are suggesting you to cut down your unnecessary expenses. So what is this NW formula? N stands for needs and W stands for wants.
Okay.
So you should be in position to differentiate between needs and wants. So all that which comes under needs, you should spend money without thinking. There is no need to think about that, because these are basic necessities or requirements of your life. Maybe some lifestyle expenses also. However, when wants, you have to avoid. If you do that, then this is very, very important when we share with our clients also. This is the underlining statement, that if you follow your NW rule properly without compromising your standard of living, I repeat, without compromising your standard of living, you can enjoy your life and save more. So enjoy more and save more, it is a benefit of NW formula. So how you are going to identify that?
Right, that's the next question, yes.
Yeah. So how you are going to identify that needs and wants? So anything So formula is very simple. Anything which you think of buying or feel like buying, which doesn't fit into your basic requirements, like for example a mobile, new model comes in the market and you feel like buying that because there are a lot of advertising which is going in the market. Your few friends may have that mobile and you may feel like I should have that mobile, but you already have a mobile. So then what you should do? Already you have a vehicle, somebody had bought some different vehicle, you already have one destination, there are few people who went to different destination, you have already some clothes, you have already going to some specific hotel and all that. So there are many different options which you can think of, which you feel like, but may not be your need. So may not be your spending on that regularly. So to identify whether it is your need and want, the simple thing what you have to do, you have to postpone of buying or taking that services 3 times. Okay? Just postpone that decision of taking that product or taking that services 3 times. And after these 3 attempts also, if you feel like that yes, I need it, then it is your need, it is no more your want. Go and buy that product or take that services.
So it's quite simple. So I just have to postpone it 3 times, right?
Yes, it is there, but it comes with condition. Okay, what that condition is? There should be a gap of 1 full week in your 2 attempts.
Okay.
It should not happen that in a single day I am doing all that 3 attempts and 4th time I bought it. So it should not be there. There should be a gap of 1 week. What it means? The instinct of buying that service or buying that product, you are postponing almost for 28 days. So what will happen in this 28 days? If it is not your need, if it is not your real requirement, you will completely forget that.
Correct.
So you saved money and there is no any compromise to your standard of living. So by applying this rule, and hundreds of clients, or I would say thousands of people, where we have shared this formula in our different sessions. We have conducted many sessions, hundreds of sessions. We share this. So there are many participants who come and share that yes, sir, yes, we could save money without compromising standard of living. So I suggest all viewers also implement this formula in your life for next 6 months and see the difference. And I guarantee you, you will save more and you will enjoy more in your life.
That's great. Thank you.